What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the modern day mod. We're playing as North Korea. Last episode we were trying to figure out what to do exactly as far as our next moves. And one of the most interesting things is I think I just want to do something crazy here, guys. And I think I just want to go ahead and declare war on South Korea. Which will, we can take Myanmar, for example. That's about the furthest expansion we could go for. Unless we want to go for Papua New Guinea as well, which is not going to provide us much, I don't think. If we look down here, 3 oil, 2 aluminum, not much of a gain there. Over here you've got some tungsten, a little bit of steel and oil and rubber. And so, yeah, I don't know if that's going to be super fruitful for us, and I am interested in sort of at least building up towards going into South Korea if we don't do it at least this episode. So we have 29 divisions sitting over here. We also have, in preparation, I guess, is what I was trying to say, for going to war with South Korea, because that's going to include the United States, of course. I do think I want... I do think I want to bolster up the Air Force production a bit. And so we got to find something to take away from in order to do that. These are needed here for new divisions. Support equipment sort of is what it is. We can turn down the gun production a bit here. Future equipments, those upgrades are pretty much good to go. If I go over here and take a look then... I want to get submarine level 6 going. So let's get that in. 7 days left on the modern AK-74s. So it does leave me with some extra military factories to use. There we go. Modern bombers here. I'm going to take a factory or 2 away from you. Plug you in to the fighter production. There we go. 2 there. Same thing with these brand new close air supports. So 3 factories there. We'll do that. Crack down on the rioters. Encourage a dialogue to fix the issues. So that's going to increase the stability a bit for my country. Just good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Modern AK-74 is done. So I'm pretty sure I'm used up here on the National Focus Tree. We've got pretty much everything you could think of, including the infrastructure that we just got. So let's go naval production. I want that to boost up a bit. New research available here. I want to get the future support weapons in. 102 days there. That's not bad. Outdated equipment now. Yeah, if we go back to the top here. Here we are. AK-74. Boom. And boom. Okay, so we're going to start updating those across the divisions. 76k needed in order to get that done. 1 new military factory is finished. Put you here. That's good stuff, good stuff. Wait for the autosave to finish. Let's go. All right. And then, construction-wise, we are finishing out with some additional military factories now. Good. Got our garrison units here in these areas. Let's double-check the air stuff, though. I do want to see... Yeah, I can pull these guys back, for example. Pull you back. Alright. 200 here. Those are the brand new fighters. Pull you back. Pull you back. Alright. And then I've got one group of 500 close airs here. Tactical bombers. Perfect. If I go back to production now. Yeah, I'm going to plug in one right here. Okay, so that's a full line for fighters, new fighters coming out. We do have a bit of a resource shortage aluminum now from doing that. Let's go to aluminum, China, of course. We'll buy from you. I can actually move down a bit here on these steel imports there. Chromium-wise, same thing. Perfect. New research available here now. Let's get the floating airfield doctrine in. Let's take a look at South Korea. 31 divisions. U.S. is most likely going to join the war. 446 in Air Force. 2.85 million men. So the fact that they have such little numbers of divisions makes me think we could potentially pull this off. Main battle tanks being shoved into the front lines. Mechanized now. Still needed for these divisions to train out. So those are moving down slightly. Another military factory to use. Let's plug you back into gun production. And in fact, let's just fill that out there. Perfect. Still missing some steel then, of course, since I did that. So let's come back. Get a little additional steel. Like that. Free civilian factories. No longer getting the effects from worker strikes. Nice. That pretty much fills out my building slots for the most part. So I think I'm okay there. Go radar. We can go ahead and start constructing some radar in various areas. I want to have them sort of dispersed through the empire so we can get coverage. Know what's happening around us a little bit. We need to put some down here as well in Cambodia, for example. China, Vietnam, Tonkin. That looks good for now. So we need to look at actually building up the purple group's force a bit. The field marshal telling me the enemy's definitely stronger here. Definitely stronger. Mechanized, 2690, 3929. Submarine offensive done. Let's go back here. I'm almost wondering if we should work on some carrier stuff. Carriers there. Do we have the latest level destroyer? Oh, we need to get this. Future destroyer armament. We're going to get some nice bonuses from that. 126 days. We've got 2 nukes in the bank. Mechanized really a heavy need right now, and so if we go back up here, those regular mechanized have got 2 full lines of those producing right now, so we're producing over 10 of those per day. 3,100 of those needed, and then the light mechanized for producing even more of those, 11, only with 1 line open per day. Yeah, bigger light mechanized need now, but it'll actually finish. It's actually producing out more per day than the mechanized itself, so that'll eventually catch up. So let's do this then. Let's take half of these guys here. We're going to put you into purple group up here. So now you're up to 43 divisions. Doesn't help me a super ton there. We are going to want an offensive line order to be like down here towards Busan. Kind of like that. New ships. Where are you guys headed? Korea Fleet 1. And then Submarine Fleet 2. So let's see where they're currently deployed. Because we're going to want total coverage here. Yeah. Subs covering this area. The other fleet, Fleet 1, you're covering up here in the north. That could be a little scary, because that's right on our coast. So if I go over here then, 53 subs, that's not what I want. That's not really what I want either. So maybe that is what we want then. This fleet of 18 with 7 missile cruisers included. It's a collection of 10 destroyers there as well. But maybe we should start pumping these instead of into Fleet 2. Let's put them into Fleet 1. Okay. Java Sea. So the older fleet is sort of covering this area here in the south. Search and destroys across the board. So now, let's go ahead and start justifying our war goal. Retake a core state. It's only going to be 85 days, guys. Hopefully I'm not blowing up the series. We'll see. And then we need to take the rest of this time to deploy our Air Force. So 400 potentials here. Get you to come down a bit. And multi-roll. Here's the Gen 5 multi-roll. That's what we want. So 300 of you are going to cover Korea up here. We've got to guard ourselves against potentially being nuked. I'm going to get another round up here. 300 to South Korea. And you are going to be assigned here. We're going to go air superiority and interception. Oh, crap. Not enough down here, so set the limit there. Okay, interception. Good. Interception. Alright. Oh, I've actually got another airbase here that I could plug in like another 100 or so. Let's call it 100, 100, 100. Where are you? Right here. Alright, nice. Air superiority. Interception. Very good. Oops. This guy here, this group of 400 is supposed to be assigned here in the homeland. There we go. On top of that, we need to protect our existing territory and industry. So, 200 potential planes here that we're going to use. Indochina. Interception, air superiority. 41% world tension here, guys. Need someone in Thailand and Malay. So we put some smaller amounts of fighters down this way. Did I run out? Nope. Let's put 100 here in Malay. Interception, air superiority. We gotta have Thailand covered as well. It's gonna be this airbase's responsibility. I'm gonna put 100 over for you. Thailand. I keep doing that. I keep reassigning air wings by accident. Alright, there we go. That means this guy, then, you need to truly be in Malay. There we go. And you're going to be Thailand, right? Deploying. Yeah, he should be Thailand. Okay. So that covers those areas. A lot of my bigger cities as well. Maybe even Philippines. Could use some air cover. So let's give you multi-roll, Gen 5 multi-roll, level 4. Level 3. I've got some level 3s at the bank. Philippines. Interception, air superiority. Good. Major progressive rally. 3%, huh? Let's also give another round of fighters down here. Those are going to be Gen 3s. The islands. Boom, boom. It's a decent range, I would say. We're still sort of uncovered up here in the north. I could give a small air wing here. Gen 2s. 40 of you. Interception and air superiority. Perfect. Okay, we need some new research now. So we've got to take a look back at the research tree and see what's most important next. Let's see here. Open slot. We've got all this good stuff going. Oh, improved exoskeletons. Let's get that. 3 civilian factories and unassigned divisions here. So you're going to join in to Purple Group. Ah, the favorability is raising there with 44 divisions. I think we're still going to be able to crack through, though. I've got some light garrisoning happening over here and here, as well as on the islands and such. Let's see. Philippines are covered. Borneo is not covered. Don't know how super important that really is, though. Navies are deployed. So I think we're kind of ready here, with at least the resources we have, to go to war with South Korea. We're going to see if Trump actually calls... We're going to call him out on his bluff and see if he actually joins or not. We'll see. Main battle tanks still needed here for the front lines. I don't know why we were missing so many of those. I guess they all were destroyed during the last war, maybe. 13,400 there. Okay, new division again, so at least new trainings are starting to finish out. 45 divisions overall. These are the small infantry divisions that I'm putting out in the field. So looking good. And whoops. So if we go over to Alaska, my mouse just fell off the desk here. That's going to be a potential point of invasion if we get that far. A 2-island over here, another one. We've got some Guam down here. Where's Guam? Well, that's Wake Island, rather. Here's Guam down here. We're going to have to take that. But I'm going to have the Chinese on my side, which is honestly super exciting. It's going to be a lot of power at our disposal. So how far are we away now from the justification? We are 25 days away. Let's hit that speed 5 so we can get into it a bit. Nice. Just double checking the Air Force assignments really quickly. Looking good. Gen 3 night vision, nice. Go back to you then and get one-way luminescence tracer. Okay. We're also about to have another item finish out here in 25 days, the Future Destroyer Armament. Main battle tanks still missing here. Down to 437 main battle tanks here now. So that is at least falling pretty quickly. Free civilian factories, of course. I put in a rocket site. That might be cool. Honestly outdated, though, with the types of Air Force that we're dealing with. Multi-rolls now starting to reach that closer to the top of the line of cap, efficiency cap. Okay, we're finally there, guys. So, this could be a big nasty war, so we're going to have to see how this sort of goes. But I'm ready to declare. Retake the core state. I'm going to call my allies. Send. Oh my gosh, here we go, guys. The big moment. Tell my purple group to go ahead and execute here. One thing we did not do is put in some close air supports down here. So here's my newest ones. Drones. 300 are available. We're going to put you in there and work on close air. Don't want to damage their industry because I want to come in right behind them and use it. Woo! Oh, wow. So immediately the U.S. comes in. Yep, China comes in as well. So now we've got an interesting war. Me and China versus South Korea and United States. That's what's up. Montenegro coming into the war. That's crazy to see. Lots of green across the lines here. That's what I like to see. My field marshal was wrong. Lend-Lease from China. Yeah, we'll take it. Type 77. Cool stuff. Oh, Ukraine has entered the war now as our enemy. Called in by the U.S. So ooh. Hong Kong has been called in. I don't think this air wing is assigned properly. He's assigned out to the sea. We really want him on mainland Philippines, so that's good. All of this is protected for now, except for Borneo. Okay, we've got some immediate air activity happening out here as well. We need to try to help in turning that around. I'm out of my new multi-rolls, so let's give 100 here. Assign you out to the Yellow Sea. Give you missions. Good. 23 enemy bombers hanging out over there. Korean Republic joins NATO. Oh my god, UK just came in, and Canada. Holy shit. Turkey. Denmark. Poland. Whoa. The list of enemies grows. Total fielded manpower, 9.5 million there. I've got 4.2 million. Due to the geographics of the situation, I think we still stand to have an advantage, even though we have less overall fielded manpower. Okay, guys moving in there for us now. The enemy's starting to move in with some air power on mainland China over here. That's kind of disappointing to see. What about naval power? Oh yeah, that Chinese Navy covering up a lot of these areas. Sweet. Starting to hit some red over here now. Political power. Oh, I want that stability, of course. Let's take you down. We're going to make sure that we're pushing appropriately here with a couple of these guys like this. Got new military factories. Gen 5 multi-roll. Bringing you back into action here. Fill you out like that. Now, okay, yeah. We filled out that second gun line there. Future. Good. Assault ship submarine looking good here, guys. We're going to need this. Future transport ships. What are we looking at here? Okay, a little sparring between the navies. We've surrounded Seoul. So we need to get my guys to continue crushing in from each side. They're going to try to break out of this. But let's just smash them here. This is a green 78 that we're seeing. Everyone else still rolling down towards Busan. Good. Seoul is ours. Korean Republic, you can see their capitulation there. Being hit hard. We're on speed 3 and we're moving through the country pretty quickly here, which is good to see. Okay, everyone else is assigned to the new front lines here. This has gone pretty quickly. Mechanized, you're going to come through there. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, there's the capitulation. Awesome. Okay, now. Purple group, you have tons of divisions. I do want you to guard against any future invasions. I can see the U.S. trying to plan out an invasion now. I just feel it. Trump. Alright, we'll do that. So let's spread out and garrison. Still got air superiority in these areas. China. Oh, Indochina there was red for a minute. Oh, we just took a nuke here on Hanoi. Oh, man. We've got to repair out all of the South Korean cities, and then now the Vietnamese city of Hanoi there. Ouch. We've got extra military factories now as well. Air support, bombers. This new multi-role here, you're going to take priority for sure. We also need to manage our resources. Aluminum. Right size the steel need. Perfect. We've got tons of steel now. Aluminum is back in the bank. We've got train divisions as well that we're going to actually create a little bit of an invasion force. Whoops. There we are. So a new grouping. I need to give you a general, and actually, I'm going to give you him. You're going to be yellow group. This is going to be my future invasion force for offensive movements. Loading airfield done. Grand Battle Fleet is next. 166 days there. We need that. Still have additional military factories to put in. Maybe another Gen 4 light mechanized. Let's put in for another light mechanized here. Move you all the way up the lines. Like this. Alright, cool. So we'll fill that out next. Working on upgrading those across the armies as well. Twofold lines of guns. Cyborg equipment. That's pretty funny. Cyborg equipment. Sweet. Sinking additional South Korean ships here. Free dockyards now, so we can bump up the naval production a bit here. There we go. Subs. Missing some chromium now. Let's go to chromium, South Africa. Got it. Good. Good, good, good. Double checking on my navies. 24 fighting here. My subs fighting here in the south as well. $64K, $15K in casualties for me for that whole invasion, inflicting almost 500,000 casualties on the enemy there. And we got nuked. We got nuked. So I think going forward, we're going to look to try to take out some forward U.S. naval bases and such, so some of these islands out here in the Pacific. But anyway, guys, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.